Alrighty, good afternoon everyone. Well, welcome to another stream. Um, so we're gonna pick up where we left off, which was texturing. UV maps are done, and now we're just working on. Well, this will be a texturing slash cleanup, I think. Yeah, we'll see how we go first. We'll have a look at some things first, and we'll just take it from there. Okay, so what I'm looking at is if there's anything I can actually do for this. I don't think I can. I think that's. Well, actually, we can ignore all this for a minute. We need to go back to the original part, which was not this, it was this. And before we do anything, we're gonna make a save of this file as well. Alrighty, so it's different when you've got an actual texture on it, isn't it? You can't see anything. Well, we can fix that. We can definitely fix that. Where are we? We want GIMP. We want the project file. One looks like lines on a fuse board, a circuit board. Okay, we'll turn that one off, enable that one. Okay, minimize that, enable that, texture, image, reload. There we go. Right, so I had a thought when I was looking at it before that we could actually remove some things. So let's see what we can do. Which one we got? This is north, good. We'll make a copy of the objects. And we don't want to break anything. And all things can be undone. Now, my guess is it's this line here. If anything changes, it has to be the two middle ones. But I think we run into two big problems if we do that. This one and that one. Where is it? Select loops, dissolve. Yeah. We technically get rid of one of them, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know about that one either. 'Cause those ones can't change because of columns, but these ones definitely can. So this one and that one. No, see, we want a rounded edge. We don't want to go too far to overboard. Look at these ones. This one, that one, and that one. Yeah, we kind of get away with it. Kind of. No, no, we're not. We're not gonna do it. We'll leave it alone. All right, let's get our main texture back. Read this one here. Background and 14 and 15. Export as yes. Export. Okay, texture. Image. Reload. All right, good to go. Now we need to shrink this image down. What am I just create a new project file? What's the actual width of it though? Let's see. So that might fit in a 1280 wide image. Alright, so file. So we want 1920 high by 1280. Yeah. Right. Control C. Wait. No, I don't want to do. Canvas size. Center. Resize. Did it fit? No. Alright. Where is it? Image. Canvas size. Let's try bigger. Let's give us a bit of leeway. So we'll do 1500 wide. Center it. That's resize. Just in case we want to add something extra. Okay, where is it? Crop, layer, crop the content. Last one, layer, crop the content. Background, layer, crop the content. What's you got? No freaking content. What a surprise. Anyway. Export as. This should work without too much issue. Okay, UV, image, reload. Oh, not even close. Shit. Man. Okay, fine. Yep, gotta save it. Image reload. I'll try this, but I don't think this is gonna work. No. Fuck. Wrong button. That one. Oh wait, this layer's not gonna work. Scope changes new. Let's try. So 1400 wide. Copy, paste, layer. I don't think this is gonna work. I might have to do a whole something a little bit different in order to make this work. But I'll try it to see what happens. Export as. I think this is gonna mess with the UVs too much. And I'm not doing all that work a second time. Okay, this one and that one. They've shrunk. I'm sure of it. Yep, thought so. They shrunk. Hmm. Ooh, I think I know what I might do. I think I know exactly what I might do. So I'm trying to think of a solution for this, because anytime I change the image, it changes the way the UVs are. Of scaling, and there's no way around it, I don't think. We could do a new image. New material, maybe. That might be a way around it. Tell you what, let's try that real quick. Okay, try this. Right. New material. Surface. Texture. Okay. Okay, where is version 2? Let's have a look real quick. Yeah, it scaled it. No, of course it did. I can see it. Alright, that is not gonna happen then. Oof, that's tedious. We'll get rid of that one and save that one as well. That was the box. We don't need the box anymore. We don't need that either. Save. Alright, I'll come up with a solution for that. I'm sure there's something I haven't thought of. Okay, we'll get rid of that as well. Wait, you can't even see that, can you? Sorry. cleaning up images. I should be able to take these. Hmm. UVs, paste. Did it work or not? I don't think it did. No. Oh boy, that's tedious. Thinking. I'm not gonna worry about it. I mean, what I could do to fill the void is to stick more stuff on. I mean, I'm not against doing that either, so. Where is. I'm half asleep too, so does that help? Yeah, I think what we'll do is we're gonna take it and we're gonna add some things into here. First of all, we want a couple of things. What can we stick in here? I'm gonna try something real quick. There's gotta be a way to do this. Has to be. Oh, wrong button. Um, This might work. Okay, where is it? Okay, what I'm looking for, layer, wrap the contents, image, canvas size, center. This might work. Place, exports. Where's Blender? Okay, so this might work. Nope. Damn it. Stuff it. This is a problem for another day. We're not gonna worry about it. It can stay like that for now. I'll figure it out later. I didn't get it because I did it for freaking. What was it? Which texture? It was. I gotta find it now. No, it's not that one. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was for this one. This one had no problems. That's why that's bent out of shape. So I don't know what's happened to it. Yeah, I'm gonna. So this is another day's problem. I'm not gonna do this today. What we are gonna do though is build this other texture. We want a copy of this one. No, hang on. No, not that one. We want this one. New texture. Where's the square? Oh, the square one that I ran off with. This one. Right, so this will be Sigil 2. Okay, save. Now the plan was to add our text and where are we? This one here. Nope, wrong one. This one. The maker's mark and stuff like that in here. So if we follow the same boundaries as that, which where's our band real quick? UV editing. We need. Oh, I'm gonna clean this up real quick. Where is it? Blender file, images. We need to get rid of that one. Switch. Front class case. Yeah, okay, that's all accurate. Good. Cool. we want layers, and we want this one here. So we want our sigil, which is this. I'm gonna have a take a sneak peek at this real quick. That's not the sigil. Let's try that again with some face select. Alright, so it is these boxes here. It is designed to ignore is that right? Yeah, that is right. Yep, okay, so we need to build everything inside of that square box. Which means based on that, it should be about here. Okay, that's easy enough. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of that and that. Delete that. Alright, I want text. Text. Where are we? Face text. It's here. Okay, I'll take the whole lot. New. Scale. Okay, we need to get rid of... Wait, did it not copy it as a... Of course not. Okay, hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Right. So what we're going to do is not do that instead. We're going to take out that. That's the symbol. They can also go. Say that. Remove that. Okay, that's all of our boxes. Very good. Alright, I want the text itself. If it's going to let me do it. Copy group. Yeah, I have a plan. Don't worry, I've got something really cool in mind. But the question is it going to let me do it without me manually requiring to do it? Doesn't look like it. Alright, one thing at a time then. We need the serial number as a new layer. We want the owner as a new layer. We need the company name. And we want the year of founding. We don't need any of that information. Nope. Okay. Right, so we want to turn this stuff, like I said, it's serial number. This will be owner. And this one is founding year. Okay. Oh, this is going to be fun. I've got to think about where we're going to put it though. Like, it's that's important. We put it smack bang in the middle or something like that. Hey Dad, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Serial number. That always goes below. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do boxes inside of boxes inside of boxes. Right, so we want to do something like this. Shift it up. Wrong button. Holiday so you can calm down. Oof. Holidays sound nice. I'm good, thank you. Just doing the art things at the moment, working on an element for a bigger project. It's taken me oof, many hours to get this watch kind of in a state of, you know, something fit for the main project. I think that'll be about right. Right, selection to path. Now we're going to square box. Now we're going to move our square box down. About there somewhere, maybe. Yeah. A little bit of wiggle room to play with. I think we'll stick with that. Alright, selection to path. Okay, so this will be box 1. And then we'll have box 2. You're probably wondering what I'm actually up to. I'll show you. So this is I've been working on this. I'll just put it together real quick for you. We need buttons as well. I've got to clean up the project file because been like altering so much stuff as of late. And we need the switch. I think that's everything. Yep. Alright, so this is the watch that I've been working on for the past 2 weeks, I think. Oh no, I'd have to check the YouTube channel because it's got all the VODs I've been recording, but it doesn't have the other stuff I've been working on for this particular piece. But we have our watch. And what I'm figuring out, so when I was building the textures, I started with like the top and built this first, and then I needed a logo to go with it. So we got that, and then we got the F. But what I did is I left a square box for like a extra piece, extra. And I still haven't figured out exactly what I want until about now. So yeah, like the little. Oh, I into AI shit. What's it like? I've seen some of the AI art that people have got, and to me, I don't know. I think hands-on is always better. I mean, yeah, sure, AI can do some pretty amazing stuff, but you know, hands-on. Oh, if you want a sneak peek to what it goes to, I'll show you that too. Here's the main project. The watch has to be attached to something, obviously. It's not finished. It's nowhere near finished. It's all cloned. Yeah, I mean, I was always under the assumption with AI, it's programmed to work on half a page and it mirrors everything to the other side. So, yeah. But this is the big prize, um, the big thing that the watch is attached to, and I've got this to work on next. So I've got more stuff to do, but I'm no professional Blender artist. My total time in actually working in Blender is on my Steam account, which is let me find it real quick. 460 hours. And it was all because of starting this. So I used to I'm used to working in textures, texture design and stuff like that. And the last modeling stuff I worked on was Freelancer, where we used Gmax for it to make ship models and stuff for custom servers. And that's where I learned texturing. And most of my model information, model knowledge. But I haven't touched that program in 20 plus years, so had a bit of a crash course doing that. For reset. Let me have a look at this real quick. I mean, do we placket it? Do we... Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I've seen what people can do with AI, and I don't know. I mean, to me, it feels like it's stepping in a. If people want to like fast edited assets, okay, cool. But I mean, it would be good for like scenery as well if we use AI to generate better seed for scenery and graphics design and things. But for like characters and such, AI shouldn't really touch that sort of stuff because that's supposed to be like personal uniqueness. So if we get AI involved and it just happens to clone it all, then it's like, well. But I mean, there'll be a day that AI will be the industry standard. It'll have to be. There's just no way. Like, there's no avoiding it. So, but yeah, I just do this as a hobby. I'm not a artist in any shape or form. Like the last lot of projects I was working on is let me find it real quick. Where did I put it? I put it somewhere. Oh, here. So I've worked on about 4 different projects, and I've got 2 more in line after this. 3 more, technically. Yeah. Um. So we did. Let's make sure I got the right one. Yeah. So this is the master file. Yeah, it is. Okay. So this is the So this is the first project I worked on. Like logo for stream and stuff like that. And then we moved on to the face was a friend of mine said to me, "You got to add something else to it." And I started with a face. I thought, chuck a face in a cloud or something like that and see what happens. And he said to me, "You got to add ears." Oh, no, it's no problem at all. No problem at all. But yeah, no, so we added ears, and then and this was my first time actually getting a hands-on experience with like body form and stuff like that. And oh boy, that was a disaster. I have a playlist for the whole thing from day one till completion, and it's just yeah, it just turned into one disaster after another. Um, I mean, I'm a main believer in personal touch too when it comes to just any sort of art. Like, there are tools that I've seen that you can use with Blender that can automate a lot of the processes. But when I was putting the watch together and I was looking at some of the smoothing and stuff like that, I was like, this sucks. It doesn't have which like you break like it would. How do I put this in simple? Hang on. Okay, so if we look at the texture looks like marble and looks like stone. And I thought to myself, what does stone look like? Stone is never smooth. It's always got little bumps and stuff like that in it. And I thought, okay, if we use a smoothing tool over the top of this and smooth it out completely, so all the vertices and faces and everything are all completely accurate in position and whatnot, it'll look it'll look wrong. It'll look like yeah, I don't know. There's something about it just wouldn't look authentic. So then I was fiddling around with the lines and stuff. So we got all these little indentations and stuff like that, just along the edges to give it a bit more of an aesthetic look. And then what was the next thing? Oh yeah, ignore that. I haven't finished. I have to clean it up more. But I thought to myself, okay, let's look at how does the texture supposed to work and whatnot. And I thought, oh, I couldn't come up with any good ideas. So I fiddled around with a few different things, and then I looked at buttons, and I thought we can go with a marble design, and how does the button itself kind of come together, and then we got something that looks like this. Um, so it's like a hand joining together. So I thought, you know, but yeah, like, and I thought to myself, you know what? If we use tools to do all this sort of stuff to really smooth it out, it just wouldn't. I don't know. It just wouldn't look right. The same thing with the UV mapping. I've seen tools that can make things a lot easier, but I myself don't own them. Don't know how they work. And then I've spent the last 3 days, 4 days, um, working specifically on this. Where is it? This one here. It's the bracelet itself. Yeah, this here. if I grab this and then do that. So yeah, I spent like 3 days, 4 days. I have to check the hours on YouTube for that one because the videos are all there for it. But shifting it all around and finding the right, you know, like the right textures. And I've thought to myself, and this brings up that same AI thing. AI, you know, I'd hate to think what AI could come up with. But I mean, I personally like to design my own textures too, because I don't know, just like I don't know, there's just things about it. Like you maybe want some sort of extra feature to it or something like that. So a lot of chunks, yeah. Each circle represents its own, but remember this is each side is duplicated. So one of these is 2 pieces. So if I was on the model, where is it? Turn that off. That, and all of that. We go into texture paint real quick. Turn that on. I don't know why. I really don't know why I went to all this work just to do this, but I wanted the option in the future. You want to see what it looks like unwrapped? I'll show you what it looks like unwrapped, and you're probably going to be like, what on earth is wrong with this? Don't worry, it won't break it. Anyway, so I've got both options selected. UV unwrap. I don't know if you can see that. Can you explain how it unpacked? It's just unpacked in a strange position. So I spent what, half a day, if that, putting one side because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to mirror the UVs and stuff from the other band over. And then I had to look up how to do it. So yeah, I figured out how to do it. So we have each band. So this is the band. It is mirrored, and then this is the links. So the side links. So these things here. So anytime I draw on one of the links, so right here for instance, make sure I get the right one selected. Nope, wrong one. Oh boy. Nope, texture paint. Of course, it's the other one. Yeah, so if I draw here, it draws where it needs to, and what's this? Strange. I was looking at it after. Anyway, yeah, so it draws on the other side like it's supposed to. So, there are extra things that need to be done. Like I have scripture, actual rune scripture that actually needs to go on the outside, but that's another day's problem. So, yeah. I haven't really done anything with the file, have I? No, not really. So I can just save it like that. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I made sure when I put this together. So I spent quite a while with the bracelet. So I know that this is the left side and this is the right side. I actually went and drew on individual pieces to work out which side was where. And same thing with this as well. So this is the right side and that's the left side. So I know looking at it face down how it looks and how it should look. So but you know, it was a lot of work. But you know, when you say unwrapping, right? this is where things get interesting. So this one has these red lines are the seams for this particular piece for the clasps. This unwrapped perfectly, right? It absolutely was complete perfect. And where is the clasp? So this is the texture for the clasp. It unwrapped into a perfect square, like it was supposed to. Same with this piece. So it looks like a blanket. This, on the other hand, is an entirely different story. This is why it's off angle when I actually was doing this. So I don't know. I don't know what was up with Blender and why it did what it did. Same thing in here. If I can actually show you if it's going to behave itself. I hope so. Yeah, yeah, there we go. So I seamed the whole thing to unwrap into like into a square. So it should have done exactly what it was supposed to. So all the outsides are seamed, so they should just fold straight out. But they didn't fold out properly. Same with the centers. All the center lines aren't too bad now, but they were a little bit of a mess to start with. The bars, which are in between the pins, where are they? These things here. So these bars represent pins, just a box that goes from like one side to the next, or goes through one and into the other. They unwrapped in a way. They just unwrapped in straight lines. So they unwrapped properly as well, but they're also stacked on top of each other, which is very, very strange. And I unwrapped it all manually too. So I went through. So I chose the faces I wanted. So we started with the outer bands first, and then we worked on the sides, and then we went to the bars. And the band itself worked quite well. That came up really good. It's just once we got to the sides, things just went haywire and they just went all over the place. But I mean, look, it's cool. It's done. I mean, I'm happy with the result. We got our stainless steel, like a stainless steel finish to our texture. And if we can turn off wireframe real quick, and there we have it. Yeah. Passionate. Oh, I love texture painting. I love texture painting. That's where this came from. 4K image. Yeah, I actually got so I started at 1920, which was down here, and then it grew and grew and grew, and we got up to 4K. The next thing was the Cerberus project, which was my favorite project. Where is it? Cerberus projects. This one here, I think it is. Yep, there it is. Oh, this is animated, by the way. I'll show you. See? It was animated. But I can't forget the other one that came with it. I think my music broke too. Yep, did too. There we go. Skipping that one. Oh, where's the other one? Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, it's this one here. So I've got two versions of this one. I'm just gonna make sure I get the right one. So here we go. This is project 3, which was to be the AFK or like the be right back screen. This is also animated. So I just happened to be playing Diablo at the time, and I had this really stupid thought. I'm like, I've got to have like a be right back screen that's got like a representation of someone leaving, like some sort of like an element of someone not being there, and that's where the portal came into it. And it's very similar to the to this, except it's a smaller version of it. And that was all hand done as well. That's all bit of smudging and is this the right one? This is, yeah, this is the master file. So yeah, Yeah, so this is just black and white. Sorry, this is 3 colors. This uses black, silver, white. Sorry, black and white aren't colors, so we have to ignore that. So we have black, white. We have 3 types of blues that are used in this, and then we have a very, very light sky blue, which does this. And then I'll show you the result. Yep. But yeah, so I've got another one. I've got another one I'm working on. I'm just not ready to. I'm not sure about it just yet. This is. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah. This one I started working on a little while ago. This would have been, I think, February. I started working on it. I got started on it, but didn't finish it. I lost the idea of what I had in mind. I was missing this guy, so yeah. But I will get back to this one at some point. I just haven't. Yeah. When I get to it. Nah, that's one of those things that is just. Oh, I'm trying to think. How do I put it? Like, oh yes, yes. You probably noticed the chair. I don't know. Some people do notice it. Some people don't. The program I use for the virtual avatar animes, they have custom textures and stuff that you can add to the avatar. I just happened to design a better chair, which turned into this. This is the that's the TGA file. Where's the actual? Hang on, let me get the master file out. This one here. There we go. It's not green. It came from a bit of a Star Wars moment, and I don't think damn it, what history was it? Was I? Not Mayan. Noel. When I was reading some books about Noel, the yeah, I thought like this bit here, like a stony kind of finish, kind of squarish, but yeah. Yeah, no, that's one of those things like you just I don't know. I come up with ideas all the time, and my next piece. Well, it depends on which ones I start with, obviously. If I start with the one I actually need to finish, which is the privacy screen, like if you've got like stuff on the screen you don't want to show, you have like an overlay or whatnot to hide it all. I've got a idea in mind for that. The only thing I don't know how to do is hand gestures, like how to manipulate hands. I've drawn them, yes, but I'll show you what that looked like. Let me just bring it. So I've got actually a blueprints file, if you can believe that, of the original works. So I went through a few different ways of designing this hand, and I'm used to. The first time I was drawing this, I actually was pen and pencil, and then I actually drew it in GIMP, and then I textured it. But this isn't the original. Might still have it actually. Don't you? Yeah. So I had the same problem. I did a few different concept designs of it, to try and figure out how I want it. And I'm a person that has followed what is it? I work in like geometry in a way. Like in my mind, I see geometry and nothing's like ever tilted left or right in a lot of things. So when I drew the hand originally, it was like was it ambidextrous or whatever it is? Looks both ways, and that's where this design came up. But then as we got further into designing it, like I added some textures and stuff like that, it started looking a bit strange. And I had that exact same problem, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off, but I'll try. That's all I can do. Because when I was drawing this one, I was looking for something very specific. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, I needed to get the wrist right. So the wrist was here, and this is the long arm. So in the actual image, which was... what did I do with it? The logo, master file. Yeah, here. When I put the hand here. So the whole idea was for it to be reaching out from the storm, and I'm sure I've messed up this angle here. But again, when I was designing this originally, I went from like I was like out here to start with, and then we kind of expanded and kept going and going. So I lost, what do you call that? The depth definition of where the line should be to show where the end point of the paint, the image is. Because technically the image corner is right here, and yet the start of it's over here, which this isn't right. Because that would mean that this is the horizon's like here somewhere, but it should be down here technically to for better depth. But I couldn't. I kept trying, and I was like, nah, I gave up. I may actually have I may have still kept it in my blueprints folder. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, I think it was this one here. No, that wasn't it. Yeah, here we go. So we started when I started. Yes, I had this. I had something very just I scribbled down, and I just grabbed some images off the net just to kind of get me a bit of a concept to start with. So this is a digital image which I took a small section of and then just blew it up and then used it as a reference point for I was drawing. And we went through I don't know how many different iterations of this. I think it was 16 or 17 iterations, and we slowly changed it over time. But this doesn't save. That's a cut piece. Yeah, that's a cut piece. Yeah, because the original's in the master file. But when I was working on, I think it was this one here. Yeah, this one here. So this when I was working on the cave for the Cerberus project, which was for the AFK screen, I drew this. I think it was just before I was going to bed. I just quickly scribbled something down and I came up with this idea. And then added the next morning I grabbed the floor from another piece that I had worked on, and then yeah, we just kind of messed around with it a little bit more and added some texture, and yeah, voila. But yeah, I found that to be a bit of a problem in a lot of the stuff I've been working on. Is I'm still having problems with that depth. Is I get the idea, but I want to make it bigger and bigger and bigger. Which is probably why some of these textures, like this one here, for instance, has just gone out of control. Because I think this is how wide is it? It's 4K. It's 4K wide, 3840 wide. So that's a 4K image somehow, and it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. Hell, it worked out. It worked out. Do you know? I don't know. When does something become too detailed? I'm trying to think. Someone asked me about it. about when something comes detailed, because most of this is for our VR chat, by the way, if you can believe that. So I don't know how this is even going to turn out, because I know VR chat has limitations, and I still don't know what those are. Hell, I don't care. Right. Now, enough gas bagging. We'll get into the next bit. I need to create a group. This will be the text group. Okay, the question is the text big enough? It looks big enough. We'll take it to... Oh, that could be a problem. Maybe. Tell you what, let's take it to Blender, let's put it into UV format, and let's take a look at it. And we'll see what disaster has befallen us this time. So we're gonna need a new material. So this will be, let's see, clasp. I go to material. Okay, cool. Next thing is base color, image texture, open. Unfortunately, I don't know why Blender isn't capturing like some of the stuff I'm doing. I don't know why it does it, but that's something to do with OBS, I think. But anyway, we should be fine to go. Let's have a look. View editing. We want Sigil V2. Okay, cool. And layouts. That looks good to me. All right, let's go and have some fun with this because I can't see it, but that's apparently normal too. All right, face select. Want this as well. Okay, nice big square box. Looks normal to me. UV unwrap. It's on the wrong image, obviously. Image reload. Oh, wait. That's not gonna work. This one here. All right. Okay, select. Unwrap. Assign. Cool. All right. Let's make sure we got this right. Upside down. Right. Now, we're going to scale it up a little bit. Other way, please. Scale this way. I just want to like, just a quick look at it first. Oh, go back. I think that'll work. I think it will work. Tell you what, while we're at it, let us shrink it down just a tad. Yeah, it's close. It's certainly close. But judging by where that line, actually, hang on, no, we'll get it sorted first, and then we'll deal with it after. Right. I don't want it perfect at the moment. I want to kind of get an idea of what I'm looking at. Yeah, I think we need to make sure this is all... Alright, hang on, let's take it backwards real quick. What is it? Scale up. That'll do. Alright, how's that? I'm sure something's missing from this still, and I don't know. I think I know what it is, but I just, don't believe it. But I do know what I'm gonna do. Just not sure how I'm gonna pull it off. We're gonna start with the color. That's always the first thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab. Okay, we want. I need this box and these 3 boxes. So which box is it? It's not that one. It's not that one. Not that one either. It must be this one here. Okay, so add to selection. Add to select. Wait, hang on. Sorry, no, hang on. Path to selection. Add to selection. And add to selection. Turn all 3 of these on. We want to select and go invert. We want our special color 09 black. And then we want a new layer. Layer 20 sounds perfectly fine to me. Nice big brush. Oh, that's not right. Yeah, select, invert. Is that right? That is not right. Why are you not? Okay, fine. Path to selection. Add to selection. Add to selection. Alright. How's that? Nope. Oh, wait. I know what the problem is. Oh, I know what the problem is. Alright, that's fine. There's a solution to that too. So, we do this. Nice big black square with a new layer. New layer. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I can't see what I'm doing. Right. We want to add a selection. Nope. Sorry. Hang on. No. Path to selection. Add selection. Layer 21. Okay. Now we need the white. That and like that. Okay. Export as. Yes. I am replacing the right one. Yes, I am. Good. Export. Hmm. We might need some shenanigans to make this one work. If it doesn't work, we just wipe it out. That's not a big drama. We just texture the whole clasp itself, which is going to be fun to say the least. Right. So what we need is a new layer. This will be layer 22. Seems to have found itself inside of a box. That's fine, apparently. All right. Now, what we want is to select this real quick. Selection to path. Sorry. Got that and that. Okay, this is on your layer. It is very good. All right, now we want probably 54 for this one. And it's got to be going up, I think. Yeah. So let's grab this. I'm going to grab our stone. Angle. Other way. -90. Something like that. Yep, cool. Make it bigger. Much bigger. Oh, definitely much bigger. Just like that. It is magic. Heresy, people say. I don't worry, I got better ideas. This is just a bit of a placeholder for now. Hmm. Okay, plan B. Kind of forgot how big these textures are getting. Like a couple of megs a piece or something like that, I think it is. Yeah. I'm not, look, I'm honestly not sure how to shrink it all down. I really don't. That's probably the one thing I don't really know much about. So I like to just build big things and, yeah, you know, make them work. Right, image reload. Nope, I think we can still go darker than that. Where is... Yeah, let's try 70. That spot, yes, replace. Oh, it's almost there. Wow, what a guess. All right, 65. We're looking for that blending color. That just kind of like gives the illusion that, you know, it's been painted there too. It's close. That's really close. Maybe a little bit more. I think 50 would be too dark. Okay, image reload. Yeah, I think we'll leave that alone. I think we might leave that alone. Let's take off the wireframe real quick. Go to layout. And we'll look see. Oh, it's blurring correctly, so that's definitely working. Oh, we don't need that one. Okay, I think I'm going to call that one done. But before we do that, I'm going to crush it as well. Wait, what else do I need to do? I've got scripture lines to do. I've just got to tidy it up, I suppose. I think that's the only thing I can think of. Oh, yes, that's right. We're going to do the switch too. That's right. Where's the switch? Oh, yeah, we've got a pin in this too. That's right. I've done all that already, so we need the switch now. I'm going to turn that off, that off, that off. That as well. And that's... So we need this material. So this, let me think. I'm using the... Shit. Which material was it? I'll use the glass material for it. That might be the easiest. I don't know about color. I think the silver would be probably more beneficial for this particular piece. I do need to take one look at it though before we go and get crazy with it. I don't know, do we do white maybe? Where's the white? Where's the actual, hang on, where's the glass? Give me the glass. I don't know, let me just grab my watch real quick. Take a look. I've got two watches, so I've got a chisel watch and I've got a citizen watch. And both of them have different armbands, but they have a couple of common features. Like, so for instance, the chisel watch that I have has 3 buttons on the side. Same with the citizen, except that the chisel has the designs that are on this watch for its buttons. And the outer face is also the same. The hands and whatnot, that all comes from the citizen, and some ideas about the bottom face and stuff like that, texture-wise, that comes from Chisel. Because Chisel's really good. Like they design some really nice watches. The coloring also comes from Chisel because the one I've got made from Obsidian. So yeah, it's got a nice black finish to it. So I'm thinking we get the silver out and we try and find a shine type of silver. So what we're gonna do is go to the material, new. This will be bracelets, switch, material, base color. It'll be the, where is it? Image texture. Oh, it's clearly not going to be that color, that's for sure. UV editing. Yeah, I've got to go through and update all that too. Alright, that's fine. Now we want bracelet. Wait, hang on, that's the wrong material. Oops. We want the K clasp. I gotta see if I can shrink this down somehow without messing with the UVs. Alright, that's another day's problem. I'm sure that there is a solution somewhere for that. Right, clasp. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick it right in here. And it only has to be small. We don't have to go too crazy with the design and whatnot. So I'm just trying to think where we're gonna do it. Probably here. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so give me this. I'm gonna have a look at this real quick under a UV. I'm gonna see what it looks like. That's a first. Oh, it has too many islands. Oh boy. Here we go again. Now, you know what? Can I clean this up anymore? I don't know. I think it's going to lose shape if I mess with it too much. And that's the one thing I don't want, because it's looking really good. The thing is, there's no middle seam for this, so I think what we'll do is I think we'll do something similar to what we did with the band. Yeah, I think that'll be the plan. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Alrighty, sorry about that. Okay, so the plan will be to actually set it up like we had with the bracelet. Just not sure if we'll be able to pull that configuration off though. That might be a little bit of a problem. However, I think we have a solution. Yeah, I think we do. Okay. So we're going to grab all this, like this. Yeah, like that. We might have to actually use the other texture for this too, for space. I don't know, we don't really need major space for this. But I mean, it does use up space on that texture, so... Okay, so that one, and then this... Wait, is that right? Yes, that is right. That one there as well. Okay, Marco seam. Okay, that's one down. We've got the other side done as well. Yes, make sure it's accurate. It is. Okay, so this should unfold into a square. But we still need to put one more seam in, which... Ooh, that's interesting. What's that doing there? Is that a mistake, or is that not a mistake? Never mind. It's an illusion. Right, now, we want... Where's the... I'm upside down. I like this. Where's the... Oh, give me the case real quick. Where's the case? Okay, the case is there. So, we'll use this one here as the... underneath as well. So I'll mark that one as well. Good, good, good. Now, grab all of this again. Yeah, mark seam, missed the spot. Yep, that's looking good. I swear Stream Elements hates me. That's twice now, skip the track. So Dad, where did you, so if I can ask, where did you decide to go on holiday? What part of the world? Even though the world is a circle, well, there's a sphere. Okay, assuming this is correct, which I apparently not missed another spot. Mark a seam. And I missed another spot. Cool. Mark seam. Yeah, so sorry, I was asking, where did you decide on going holiday? Okay, there we go. UV unwrap. Oh, okay. No, that's cool. I mean, you're not the only. I have a viewer that pops in every now and then who's also from Germany. So, yeah, no, that's cool. Well, technically, I'm from the other side of the world, so I think we're both crazy then. I think I'm gonna use that other texture. Yeah, I think we'll switch it to the band. We'll stick it on the sorry, we'll stick it on the bracelet. Just because we can. I don't know why, but I think it's just because we can. Alright, let's try this unwrap one more time. I don't know why this is unwrap. So that's better. That's much better. It's unwrap much, much, much better. So, hmm. Well, first things first, we need to move some stuff out of the way. Island select. This. Whoa, hold on a minute. Ah, I see what the problem is. Somehow, something is... Which island is that? Ah, stuff it. We'll find out when we get there. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. I mean, has it really changed? I don't think so. I think it's still expensive, period. Aha, we found it. This will fix all of our problems. Hopefully. Let's try this again. UV... Where's the magic button of unwrap? Where'd you run off to? Unwrap. Aha! Victory! Okay, that's... Hmm. I want all of this as well. Give me that one as well. Shift that over there, just for a split second. This one rotates. I didn't have internet until... Oof, that would have been 98, I think it was. I'm in a very remote part of Australia, so us having internet was like you were the richest person in town, and it was with dial-up modems. So that was something. I still miss those things too. Yeah, the good ass the screaming box, and everyone was like, "How on earth does it do that?" No, I used to have people. I used to have friends who had the rotary phones, right? And they would stick the rotary phone on the router when it was when the modem was when the modem was starting to dial, and then hitting people with that sound. Now, just remember, kids don't know that in order for you to make a phone call, you'd have to pay a couple of cents for the connection fee or the dial fee. Yeah, so can you imagine the parents' phone bills or something like that? Is this even okay? Is this even possible? I'm literally trying to get this to swap to 1-to-1. Here we go. I got it. I think we're in for a duplicated object. Okay then. Duplicated object it is. Just not sure how this is even going to work. Do you know what? We're not going to bother. We technically should. Ooh. Alright. Alright. Fine. Fine. We'll do it. Um... I'm gonna put this one here. We need see-through, vertices mode. We need to delete. Which one are we gonna delete though? Which one's the most... Do you know what? YOLO. Modifier, mirror. Like so. Is it mirrored? Let's make sure. It looks mirrored. I think we're good. Let's apply that. And smile. Because we cracked the code. What do I need? I need the clasp. I have no idea where I come up with these ideas of textures. I'll throw a hat out there, or I'll throw some coins and hope for the best, as they say. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, my parents were the same. They were not. Well, first they weren't happy with the cost of it. What internet was, right? They always said that it costs every time you dial. It would cost, so you have to use it in dire circumstances, or if you absolutely needed it, then we have to dial. And when you first discover the internet and what you can do, you never want to get off. And then it came to the whole get off the internet. I need to use the phone. So when you think about it, that was like the best time of parental supervision and stuff. They would know if they picked up the phone, they knew exactly when you were on the internet. And if they wanted you off of it, they just picked up the phone and made sure that it would never redial again. So the good old what do you call it? What do they call it these days? there's a name for it. It's completely slipped my mind. You know, when they like the peak hours. That's right. Like peak hours, like when you could have access to the internet and when you couldn't have access to it. Yeah. But yeah, no, my family, we've always fought over the internet. My siblings and I. Who would get who would have a turn at it, and who was next, and blah blah blah. And we finally upgraded to the good old broadband, which was the 256K, and that was supposed to solve all the problems, but it didn't because we wanted to get it faster, and yeah, it just basically started like a huge chain of events of getting faster and faster internet, and then we got the fastest we could get, and it was okay until video stuff came involved, like when we had access to like webcams and stuff, when webcams became a thing, part of the new deal, that sort of stuff. And when we were talking to family on the other side of the country, that's when it started really eating the internet, and yeah, the fights began. And yeah, like you do with siblings, like, stop using it on the internet. Still good fun though. Hell, if you're playing an MMO or something like that, and like a video call or something was happening over Skype, oh boy, did you start screaming lag? I mean, this is way before YouTube was a thing too. Good memories, definitely good memories. Okay, UV unwrap. I mean, do we really need to do that? Probably not. We could just do this instead. Let's scale it down a bit. Oh, I forgot about one thing too. Oh boy. There's that thingy that's here too. I'll have to move that when we get to it. Okay, save. We need the bracelets. Where are they? Turn that off. This one and that one. That one and that one. Edit mode. We could just do this, I suppose. That's always an option. Rotate this one 90 degrees. Something like that, maybe. Make it bigger. Okay, let's move this one up like that. Ah, look at that. I filled the space. No, I don't have to worry about the image. It's done. It's great. Alright, let's turn these off real quick. Need this one. Save. The next thing is to take a look at the... where is it? The clasp itself to make sure these actually fit. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Yep. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, I'm happy with that. Now, save that. We need to bring up GIMP real quick. Okay, we're gonna, I need to do something about that. Try and get some of these layers out of it. Do we use any of that? I don't think so. Oh, that's right, oh, that's right, I have to fix that too. Okay, that's fine, we'll deal with that later. We're not worrying with that. That is definitely done. So we need to fix this image with a silver polish. Maybe a smudgy effect around the outside of these circles. Okay, that's fine, we can do that. This, I don't know what else we need to do for it. Like, where is it? Could definitely do that, I suppose. Wait, no, it's got to go on top of that one, isn't it? Yeah, something like that. What do you think, that? Something like that? I think I like that. As a signature paw mark. Just for no apparent reason. You know what? Let's take a look at it. Image reload. Oh, wrong image. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Brace. Nope. Clasp. No, it's sorry, it's sigil too. That's right. Image reload. Maybe a little darker. Can we go darker? I don't know. Yeah, we can. Oh, you know what? You know what? I think a darker indentation is better for this part. This might fix the I want to say the word impurity, but it's not that. It's like like the blend, fix the blend of the actual image itself. So we do that. That might be a bit much actually. Hmm. No, maybe that is a bit much. What was it before? It was 50, wasn't it? 50? Alright, let's try 60. Just make it a little bit more obvious that there's something else there. Okay, that's it. Done. That is definitely it for that. Now, let's get rid of the clasp. No, hang on. We need that. Get rid of that. Thank you. Now, what do we do for these? Where are we? Bracelets. Okay, we need to go to texture paint. We need to bring up this one. Okay, let's have a little look at what we're dealing with here. Do we want to go down the same road of our original design? I don't know. That is always the question. I mean, we definitely could. There's a couple of ways this could actually be unfolded too. I'm thinking we go with a whole... These bars are completely white. We then draw a ring around these and then go... Maybe something like along here. Where's my texture paint real quick? I want to take a look at this. Yeah, texture paints. So what if we do like a... Not pink. 0, 0, done. Alright, so if we went like a... I don't know, like a ring around this, like so... Oh, come on, there we go. Something like this, perhaps. And then we filled it in here with whites. Something like this. Alright, let's get rid of the rest of it real quick. So if this is completely white, we want our, where's it, brush, stroke, we want line, get rid of that for a minute. Let's try a 5 pixel brush. Okay, that should do it for now. We'll do the other side as well, so we know what we're looking at. So if we did this, this is just obviously this is just a base, just yeah, just a random base texture. I'm not putting this into, what do you call it, production just yet. We'll do the we'll do all that in GIMP and not in Blender. I would love texture tools inside of Blender, better than these ones at least. All right, so we'll do something like this, so we know what we're looking at. Obviously, it doesn't have to be perfect because it will be erased once we're done. Just want the indication of what we're looking for. So stick that over there like that. Okay. Right. That's looking good so far. I'm just going to fill this in just a little bit. It's not feeling left out. You know, it's not like, you know, screaming saying, where's my color? Okay. let us grab our glass real quick. No, that's the pen. I really need to get rid of some of these old ones. Definitely. Okay. How's that? Hmm. I don't know. We could do this as well. I think that's the wrong move though. If we're following this, if we're following the same process, we have like a white core with like black shading on the outside, then no, this would be not the correct path. But we could do marble as the texture. That wouldn't be a problem at all. I'm liking this idea. What if we had a marble switch? Make it look fancy. A little too fancy for some. So, you know, when I look at this too, this is actually not a smart, it's not a bad idea. Like, what do you call it, like a certificate or plaque of ownership for the band itself. Don't ask about the F though, that's just a fairy thing. It's not like a failure or anything. Well, I think we've got our plan. We'll do a white coat. We'll do, yeah, we'll do Ono black. We'll do a white coat for the thumbs, for the, what do you call it, the mirror, the faces. And then we'll take a look at a marble finish on the white and see how it looks. If it looks anything like the face from the whatchamacallit, the from the casing, let me find it real quick. We should have a finish that looks like this. Nice, like, yeah, like polished and whatnot. I think we'll do that. We have our plan. Let's do this. Let's turn off the casing because we don't need that anymore. Now, just so I don't paint the wrong thing, let's turn off the clasp so we've got the right thing in place. Now, interesting. Why didn't that mirror? Oh, oh, that's right. That doesn't need to mirror because this. Yeah, no, we're not playing with that. That's right. Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, this is the top and these are the bottom. So, of course, these are going to look a little different, but that's fine. That is perfectly fine. So, let's get busy on our lines. So, we'll start here. And then we'll export this into GIMP and then we'll be able to do the editing from GIMP that way. Now the question is, which is one I had before, is how far do we push the white line? We start like here. Actually, come to think of it, can I image? Wait, is that actually possible? I thought we could export the layout. Yeah, here we go. We want this to go to there. I'm just going to take a quick look at this just to make sure, but I think we can actually do that. And if we can, that makes things even better. Alright, I've got to find the file. Where are we? PNG. That's not the, that's the model. We need the actual one. So this one here. Let me have a look. Okay, I've got the image of it, but it's not good enough. It's not. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. No. Alright, screw that. We'll do it manually. So, what it looks like is as you see it, like this, except where the white lines are, they are missing, which isn't going to work because we need to. What we needed is this. We needed a black background with just the lines, so we knew where the lines were because we're painting over the lines, so that's fine. Anyway, we'll do it manually. More fun in doing that too, because once we're done, I will have what's the word? I'm gonna square paint it first, and then we're gonna use the UVs to edit positional data. So it should help make it more square because we need to make. I mean, we don't really need to work. We could build the shape as well. Hmm. You know what? We'll take it in a GIMP and we'll sort it out in GIMP. We'll just get the lines and stuff sorted first, and then we'll go from there. So, there's one that goes straight across here. So that's the edge as well. We'll do the other side as well. Now, that should have mirrored over. Why didn't that mirror? Am I missing something here? Strange. Okay, anyway. If I do this, it should be on the other side as well, yeah? Oh, yeah, no, it would be. Yeah, it would be. Sorry. I know why it didn't. This is going to be one big piece of marble by the time we're done. Oh yeah, we should actually take a look at this too once it's done. We'll just do the lines real quick, make sure we've got no... Yeah, no, we're getting rid of that as well. Right, nice thick lines as well. I still think once we've got the basic shape in place, we'll have to shrink it down to make the edging a little bit more visible, which isn't a bad idea. I'm definitely not against doing that either. Like if we do a so we have like the main piece, but then we shrink it down ever so slightly to give it like a border on top, which probably isn't. That's just probably not a bad idea, but we'll see what it looks like first. We need to turn this off and go to space so we can. some of this stuff done. Yeah, I can already see a problem with this already. We are probably going to need an extra pair of lines around the outside. But that's alright, we'll work on it. Alright, let's take a quick look at this as well. So it's must be these ones. Yeah, it's these ones here. Alright, so we'll just do that real quick. Wait a minute. What have I done? Oh yeah, no, that's right. So it's this here. I'll have to clean that up as well, so that's alright. We can just use the UV for that. Actually, this will... Oh, excuse me, this will actually work quite well when I think about it, because we can just rectangle this. And then use the rectangle as the reference point. And it doesn't actually have to look like this either, so we'll use gfig, I think it is. Yeah, we'll use gfig to get us our box, and then we'll just stack a box on top of a box. I really need to draw more straight, but that's okay. It's not perfect, not meant to be perfect. And yet we have like literally a line tool I could just use. 10 out of 10 lazy effort. Okay, something like that. Give me black. Where's black? There's black. I'm just you know, casually designing iPhone 30. You know how it is. Actually, come to think of it, iPhone 30 is probably going to be like a neural implant at this rate. Technology. Right. Oh, you know, I've still been trying to get rid of this cough, and it just will not go away. I've definitely caught something still. Alright, let's take a look at the layout real quick, and take a quick sneak peek at what we're dealing with. Maybe. Where is our class real quick? A conversation about... That's interesting, That's interesting, because yes, that's what AI would be in a way. However, it uses an algorithm, from what I understand of like ChatGPT or whatever it is, that new version. It's got some sort of what they call a logic algorithm or something like that, and its resources are from over millions and millions of interactions, so trial and error over and over and over again to get the what you would call a response, I guess. And one of the videos I watched about ChatGPT specifically was about asking it to draw stuff in 3D programs, or how to do something in a 3D program, and depending on how you worded your question would depend on would cause a vary of results. But I mean, we're in the infancy stage of artificial intelligence. eventually it'll be foolproof. Eventually. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not involved in opening the graphics. Nice. That's funny, yeah, because one of the videos I watched was exactly that. Drawing. What was it? It was a orange box, I think it was, and it gave 3 different ways of doing it. First, there was a script. It printed out a script that you could dump into Blender for it to build it. But you had to specify the size of the object, otherwise it was just random. It just randomly generated a, like instead of it being, say, 100 pixels, it was 10 billion pixels wide or something like that. The other one was, I think it was mesh data? Okay. I mean, it's the thing is, it's learning, right? It's taking that data that's been input and outputting it elsewhere to make itself more efficient. Like the programmers who are building it are using that information to make it more efficient. So whether it becomes self-aware, that's just a yeah, that's a entirely different problem. I believe we don't. I don't know if we have the computing power for something like that anyway. Like without quantum computers, yeah, I don't know. Not. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I've always said that. See, the thing about language is open to interpretation. For any conversation you have with someone, for instance, if you said the same sentence to someone and they gave you one response, you said the same sentence to another person, they'll give you either something similar or it'll be either the same or something similar. So when you think of putting stuff into an artificial intelligence, if you move some of those letters, some of the words around for the same sentence, but just move some of the words around a little bit, it sounds the same, but it's not. So the results again will vary. So how does a computer determine that? Same thing about this new. I only heard about it yesterday. The new text to speech artificial intelligence program. I can't remember the name of it, but I've seen other streamers like put a little note up saying AI text to speech, and that's scary. Oh, if you want to, it's up to you. You are technically supposed to be on holiday, by the way. I just thought I'd add that in. Thinking about work while on holiday. Oh, it's not much of a holiday. Then again, I can't help it either. I've been on holiday before and I've had people call me up asking for help. So I used to work in IT. And you're like, one party was like, I'm just on holiday. Call me in a few weeks. And then other party's like, oh, I better help. It'll be quick, I'm sure. And the other part of you is like, why did I choose this option? Because the job didn't go as fast as you thought it would. I think we are good to go on this. It's open. Look, I mean, it's open for interpretation still too. Like how much we want to change it. I just don't know if we want to like put a bar line down the end here or something like that. Maybe. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea. What if we do that? Where's the Let's texture paint. Yeah, texture paint real quick. What if we do something like that? Where like a bar down here. We need the where is it? Stroke. We want line. What if we do something like this? Right. Give me that layout. That's with our hmm. You could do say something like not that. Where's that texture real quick? Turn that off. Give me this. Okay, plan B. There's always a plan B. Yeah, that works. Let's do something like this real quick. We'll need that as well. Let's put that over there. We'll say this is a line that we cannot cross. I think this should work perfectly. Let's put that right about there somewhere. Oh, we'll just clean that up a little bit. Oh, did I get it? I did get it. Good. Okay, this one here. Nope, that's not that one there. There. Oh. So that's how it works. Interesting. But wouldn't that mean if you uploaded an image and mistagged it, it would cause an issue like a domino effect across the whole network? So for instance, if you like tag a dragon as those three, I mean, to me that sounds like a very, very silly flaw. Okay. Yeah, you see, now you understand where I come from. Like, I personally don't like the use of. My stance on AI is okay. Let you know, use it. Right. I've got. I'm not against it, and I'm not for it. I will work with it if it becomes necessary, and there's no choice but to use it on certain things. Like if they, I don't know, if they say, for instance, updated maybe like Photoshop or something like that to use artificial intelligence for um some sort of filter, cool, no worries. But if it massively changes an image, then I have an issue with it because that's not work. That's not work. That's just using a computer to push out you know images that are not unique to themselves. Um, but for me personally, I just don't like the use of AI because I'm used to doing things myself, and AI to me seems more complicated than it's worth me just going in and doing it myself and getting some sort of unique feature added to the piece that I'm working on. Like, I mean, if you take a look at some of the stuff I've done, it's not perfect. I don't want it to be perfect because art is, unique to the individual, and some people like art, some people don't. So, but at the same time, art, AI will never be perfect. So, but I have heard AI has Hold on, I'll find the post real quick because this prominent artist I know who does anthropomorphic art specifically, she has had art taken by AI and copied. Let me just find it real quick. I'll tell you what it says. And they introduced a specific filter on top of your art to prevent that from happening. Um, yeah, the anti-AI tool. Here we go. It's called Glaze. It's made by a university, and yeah, what it does, it prevents artist styles from being learned and mimicked by AI art models. So, because yeah, I know, and that's the other thing I've got when it comes to what is not ethical. Now, um, some of the sites I know that have artists and stuff on it, they have a specific terms of service rules section that talks about if it is AI generated, it must be clearly marked with a watermark that it is being generated by AI, and that there is no ownership to it. It's under CC. Is it CC? The creative rights, fair use rights. That one. But I mean, I've seen AI art, so I know where people are coming from. It can be good and it can be bad. One of the other things I have seen is the use of AI to generate models from images, which I think is really cool. Because a person, I don't think could do that. It would take them hours to do it. But then to me, if you wanted to make your like workflow faster, sure, but then at the same time, if you AI generate an image and edit it, I think it's going to take you longer to do that, to do the editing, than it would actually just to build it from scratch. So the art can't be claimed copyright. Yeah, I believe that's still the case. I'm not sure where that stands in Australia. I'd assume it's the same. I'd have to look it up to be absolutely sure. So I know that a little while back there was a lot of debate about the use of AI tools and stuff like that for artists, and like what it would mean for certain sites going forward and stuff like that. Allowing the use of AI art and AI art on like as released material and stuff like that. And there's always it's always gonna be a question of it. It's I mean, in all fairness, you can't ban it because it's too late. It's already here. So the only way to kind of deal with it would be to regulate it and a clear set of rules about what it is and you know, basically knowledge and notifying people that yes, it is built by XYZ and you should be informed. So it's padding an environment. Oh really? What? How does that work? Are you using like Photoshop and stuff and like having say something like Chat GPT or something tell you how to do certain features and stuff? Because that sounds really cool. That's a good way to learn stuff because you can see the results for yourself. I mean, that's where most of my knowledge from art and stuff like that. Because I didn't touch, I haven't touched GIMP, and I used to use GIMP when I was doing Gmax work, which was 20 plus years ago. Um, GIMP is nothing like it used to be many years ago, and I had absolutely no idea how to even use the program. So I just watched videos and stuff. So I was taught things through YouTube. But I mean, if AI can teach you stuff, that's actually really cool. Like, and like show the results, and you go, okay, you don't like that, undo. AI, help me again, but I'm gonna do this a little bit more, you know. So, oh wow, that's cool. But there's no way line art could be perfect. No way. Like, I'd have to see examples of that, of how it could extract line art specifically. I mean, in some of my pieces, I've done line art, but because of the change in resolution, that line height has also shifted and it's sent things off focus. A particular piece, which will be the let me find it real quick. I'll be able to show you because I did line up for this too, and it didn't work for a while. Where is it? Um, Oh, well, I've got to find it. Where is it? It's this one here. No, sorry, it's under the blueprints. That's right. Where's body? Yeah, here we go. This one here. Oh, yeah. Ignore the tongue. Somehow I corrupted it. When I was drawing this, I corrupted this particular layer, so the tongue is broken. So anytime I move it or copy it or paste it anywhere else, it just doesn't. It just goes green. So anyway, what we're talking about? Oh yes, line art. So if we go back to body one, I did line art when I was drawing the body, and the picture is this one here. So this is sorry, no, it's not this image. Hang on. I'll bring in the original where I got it from. Well, sorry, where I got the idea from, not where I actually got the image from, because it's not a like a draw over, trace over or anything like that. So this is from Dante's Inferno, I think. Oh, sorry, no, Greek mythology. Yeah, so I was browsing something on. I was looking for like an idea of like a dog's body with multiple heads, right? So the Cerberus itself, and I haven't stumbled upon this from Greek mythology. Anyway, so I took a bit of a line out, like sketch of it, and then we ended up with this, and this is nowhere near accurate because of the where is it? This one here. Yeah, because this paw here is clasping onto something, and yeah, I couldn't. In my mind, I couldn't figure out how that was going to be possible because of the like the ground, the way I designed it. And then and with what we're talking about with line art, as time went on, the line art changed. So extracting line art from something like this project, for instance, wouldn't be possible because we started with a line art that was here, and then as time grew, it grew. It got bigger and bigger and bigger. So like this piece, like this part here, so the line art's down the bottom here, right? But then when I went to the next iteration, it shifted and it was up here all of a sudden. So yeah, I do. Explanation mark Discord. I just gotta find one real quick. Um, yeah. If you just message me on Discord, I'll go hunting in my library to see exactly which one I was looking for. Because if that can't, I'll be interested to see if it could turn. I've got a particular image. It could see if it will do it. I don't think it can. I think there's way too much color in it for it to even get an accurate depiction of it. But I mean, look, I'm happy to see if it actually works. Definitely. Not that I'd be using it for anything. It's just a bit of a test run. Is it just like characters, or can it do backgrounds too? I mean, I could send you an ocean one and you can see if it can do that. Cool stuff. Okay. Yeah, it certainly sounds like it. Um, well, I think we are good to go. Just, uh, I'll send it to you privately. I'll have to do it after stream though, because I'll have to go and find it. Yeah, I'll have to go find it. I'll message you in Discord after stream. Yeah, I need to check something. I'll be right back. I can say with that. Oh no, that's cool, Dad. It's a it's just a background. I have it on my desktop, like just as my desktop wallpaper. I'm just kind of curious to know what it can do, because if it can it might be able to help teach me like depth of image a little bit easier. Because when I'm like, if I go get my sketchbook out, and I'm actually drawing stuff like by hand, it's easier. But on computer, I found it to be quite difficult to do depth in certain scenarios, like mountain ranges and things like that. So, yeah, so I'm curious to see because it's a nighttime water scene with lots of water. So we just have to see. Actually, hold on. I'm actually. Give me just 1 second. Oh, wait. No, it's not that one. Yeah, here we go. That must be you. Yeah, I'll send you a message now on Discord. There you go. Do you know the strangest thing is I don't know how to do any of that. I know just the basics of like, image texture and UV mapping, where to, the unwrapping and stuff. I'm still learning Blender. Like, there's just so much stuff. I think Gmax was a lot easier than this. But I mean, that was 20, like 20 years ago. Yeah, it's been years. Yeah, I just sent you an image over for like a background image. Well, I think we are basically done for this part. All right, yeah, all right, we're gonna do that. Where's my GIMP? GIMP, where'd you run off to? Here we go. Right, so that is done, it can be closed. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, we'll save that. Close that. We don't need that. We need to open up the project file for, where are we? This one here. Yep, and then we need this image. Like so. Okay, perfect. Okay, click save of that, so we've got it. What's layer 20? Hang on, what's layer 20? Oh, layer 20 is that, okay. That is fine. Right, I'll just make sure. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, that's what that is. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's put that there. Yeah, because the other textures are here, that's right. I should... Oh, no, I'll do that after. We'll do the main stuff first, and then we'll do that after. Right. Turn that off, turn that off. Now, real quick, we're going to get the pencil out nice and big. Make the whole thing black real quick. Okay, save. I do a color pick. This should be accurate. No, it's not. Ooh, wrong button. Okay, how about now? Excellent. Good, 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 good. Very good. Now, selection none. Okay, save that real quick. Color pick. We have some splotches, it seems. Okay, no worries at all. Selection, none. How's that? Color pick. Yep, that's perfect. Cool. Alright, selection to path. This will be switch. Okay, we need to turn that off because we don't need that. We need this. Okay. Now we want white. Yep, cool. Okay, select none. Yeah, definitely been using Blender way too long. I can't even use the shortcuts properly. Oh wait, no, that's fine. Never mind. We have to layer it, so this is fine. Yeah, because I just realized I was literally coloring in on the resource image, but that's okay. It's perfectly fine. Last result, we just export a new one out. Right. Save that. Do a quick check to make sure we're good to go. We certainly are. Very good. Alright. Exports. Hang on, so select a path. Switch to. Now. We need that one and that one. Export as. Bracelets. Export. Reload. No, wrong one. Where is the class? This one. Yeah, I still believe that we need... I'm thinking marble. I am thinking marble. Right, back to GIMP. Let's have a look at this under some... let's go bigger, we'll go with black. Where's my brushes? Let's try a marble look. Oh wait, hang on. Oops. Can't have that. Okay, hang on. New layer 21, is it? 21, yep, cool. So, oh, cool. Alright, hang on. I'll have a look. Whoa, that's cool. That is really cool. Out of all of that, I reckon the... where is it? On the first... Can I grab this somehow? I'm gonna try. Hang on, save as... Let me just grab that real quick. This one here. This looks really cool. Where's the... What do I do with it? Sort by date. Oh wait, I know where I put it. Sorry, hang on. Where I put it. Hang on. We'll need a new image real quick. New. Okay. This one here. This looks really cool. Wait, is that even right? Hang on. Yeah. What am I looking for? Nope, wrong button. Ah, it'll do. Hang on, we'll let it process through real quick. Yeah, that there. That looks really cool. Not gonna lie. For the source, which was... What do I do with it? This one here. Like, that's actually... That's really cool. Like... It looks completely different. That's what's so surprising about it too. Like, you can tell that's a lake, but then when you're looking at this one, this looks like you're on another planet. Like this is like the moon, for instance, and this is like a rocky ridge on the moon, all silver and stuff. And this is all darkness, and there's only like a glimmer. But then when you see this, you're like, hang on a minute, there's a moon. Yeah, no, that actually looks really cool. Thanks for that. What program allowed you to do that? I tell you what, if I really, really, really wanted to, I reckon if I got my silver brushes out, I reckon I could have a lot of fun with this. We recolor this into silver and stuff like that. We add like a dirt, like a darkish dirt here. We could actually make a barren world. Make a collapsed, I don't know, like a exploding moon or something like that, or fractured moon. That looks really cool. Not gonna lie. Compared to like that's the source image. So that's what my background looks like on my computer. Yeah, what else was there? I think there was one other one which looked quite good. That wasn't that one. It's possible. Oh wow, that's messed up. And you see, and this is yeah. Now that's where I would draw the line. To do the art for you is where I'd draw the line. You get it, line art. That's actually that's really cool. Definitely. It's weird because when I'm looking at it again, it looks like you could use it as a trace over too. So it's just so weird. Yeah, I'd have to look into seeing how that's actually done. Ah, yes, we need angle random. I think that's about it. Let's take a look. Looking good, looking good, looking good, definitely. Okay, let's take it to the actual, take it into Blender and have a look. Alright, let's have a little look-see. Reload. Do we have enough definition? I think we do. For our marble finish. What I should do... I might have to re-UV this. If I wanted to duplicate mirror... Wait, is that even going to be possible? Maybe, maybe not. I could certainly try. Definitely. Maybe, maybe not. I'm thinking, how do we... We need to, if we're going to do this, we'd have to take the top layer of the image and put it on the bottom, but that is going to be a problem in itself. We can try. Tell you what, let's try it. Okay, take a duplicate of this one, paste it again, because we're going to need two versions of this, and we're going to try this real quick. Of course. I knew it was going to be easy. We need this here, like this. Control C, Control V, done. Okay, duplicate layer. And all of a sudden, he gets darker. It's weird. Okay, that one there, turn that off. Okay. Make some duplications of that. Oh yes, 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 that's right. Where's the image? Crop the content, layer, crop the content, like so. Rotate ever so slightly. Like 65 degrees should be more than enough to cover the area. Let's have a look. We're close. Looks close. Alright, what we'll do... we're going to use the... Where is it? A unified transformation, I think. Yeah, that's good. How about here? About there somewhere. Okay, that looks like it's on point. Somehow. No, it's not. Oh, damn. That was close. There. How's that? No, it's one, literally one slot over. There. No, still not. Yeah, a little bit more. How's that? No, still not. Tell you what, it'll do. It will do. What we'll do though is grab circular brush, a bit smaller. We'll just clean up the edge real quick. This is obviously not going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. Because we can. How's that? That'd be about right. Right, maximum opacity. Okay, next one. Where are we? Image crop. Oh, sorry, layer cropped content. Turn the opacity down again. Okay, rotate. This was 6.5 ahead, I think. Yeah, okay, rotate. How's that? I mean, look, it doesn't have to be perfect. We need to find out if this is even going to work, because I don't think this is going to work. So, let's go around the outside real quick. Our wonderful little eraser. And I'm getting hungry too, shit. I didn't realize what the time was. I might look at wrapping things up soon and go and get some food. Might be a good idea. I mean, it has been a long day. UV's done. Now we're just onto texturing, and then we've got cleanup to do, and then we can actually export the asset over to the main model. And then see what my next glorious idea is that comes along, which I'm guessing is going to be clothing. I mean, clothing sounds cool. I mean, we have base model stuff to mess around with for the clothing, but I don't like it very much. I want a suit and decent shirts. Maybe we start with a polo shirt or something like that, or we do the suit first, move to a polo, or dress shirts first, suit next, polos after. I don't know. Make some sunglasses, put a hat on, you know. The usual stuff. Right. That to me looks fine. Let us have a look. I actually don't know what I've got for food. I have stuff in the fridge, I just don't know what I'm going to be actually making, you know? Do you know what? I feel like I'm a master artist. I should have got my master's in art. Or went for a master's in art because that looks fantastic. Now, do we get the lip? Do we put the lip on or not? Is it worth it? Or do I do the scripture? Oh, tell you what. Just because we're at this point, let's find out what it actually looks like with scripture. Or, I mean, yes, it does work. Yeah, let me put a little more. Wait, that's not right. It's that one. It's hang on. No, wait, no, that's not right. It's that. Oh, that'll be yeah. No, you know what? I think we have a winner. I think we'll do that. We'll script a line around the outside. And the thing is, it's going to be on both sides. Yeah, we've got it. We've got it. However, it's going to have to wait till next stream, I think. I need food. And writing this is going to be an absolute task and a half. I'll need to make sure we get the lines right. So I don't go outside the bounds. Actually, I might do it in GIMP. It might be easy if I do it in GIMP and then export it over. Yeah, we'll do that. Because I did it with the hands. Where's the casing real quick? So with the casing, I did the same thing. I wrote the scripture on the hands. And no, that does not mean, that is not minutes, and that is not hours. That's not what it means. So yeah, no, this was fun. I loved doing this. This was really, really fun. Just because where is it? That's gonna go. Where is the? I gotta find it. Where's the case? So the case. This is what the case looks like. And the miraculous thing about this particular image, no, actually, sorry, not the image, the actual UV is it's not exactly perfect. Hang on. It might be as if I do this instead. Okay, so that's just the UV, right? It unwrapped properly, properly. Right, that's what we ended up. That's what I actually ended up with, which is exactly what I needed. And it was so easy just to put the texture together that way. And then with the where is it? Yeah, sorry, the other ones are they're on the other texture. So yeah, yeah. No, this was fun. This was really, really fun. It unfolded like it was supposed to, and no dramas whatsoever. So I don't know what is so special about this particular one compared to the rest of it, because the seams for this were basically non-existent. Let me find it real quick. Hang on. That one. Oh, there you go. Let me face select real quick. So I think my understanding of sharp might be what the problem is, but there's no seams on this one. They're also only sharp lines. So I don't know why this one unfolded like it was nothing compared to the bands and stuff, it's just, yeah, it was so strange. Yeah, I gotta turn that effect off too. Yeah, we ended up with a flying saucer. Okay, we have a winner. Um, I was going to put scripture on the outside of this, but it didn't work because of the word texture. So no, we'll do it on the buttons. The buttons it'll work better on the buttons. So on the Switch. So alrighty, that's all saved. Actually, also while I'm eating, I might actually clean up the project file and get rid of some of the old assets that I don't need. Make it a bit more cleaner. But yeah, no, that's going to be a lot of fun. Converting that into exporting it over into the main project file. So yeah, but we have a lot of I've got a lot of work to do. Because the avatar, the new avatar isn't finished at all. I still need to. We've got seams to do, a new texture to do. I think that's about it. Oh, and clothing and whatnot. Oh, also the body, the bones, the weight painting. I think I'm still gonna look into which plugin was it? Auto rig. I think I'll get auto rig to deal with the weight painting and stuff like that. I've done the rigging already. That's all done. The only problem is it doesn't like I don't have any gestures and stuff done. So yeah, but I think that's down the track kind of problem. We'll get the main stuff out of the way first. So clothing and textures and whatever else we need to do. Plus we've got to get all the seams and stuff done. So yeah, I have no idea how I'm gonna do the texture for the wolf specifically, the avatar. I'm gonna figure something out. Come up with something, and we'll try that way. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up for here for today, and we'll pick this up. I might stream later tonight. What's the time? It's almost 7. I don't know. We'll see. It's been a bit of a long day. We have been going quite hard at it for the last few days. Might be time for a decent break or short break, just to kind of what's the word, relax or reset. But I mean, look, we're so close. We're on the last part, the last texture. Hmm. Oh yes, that's right. We still have to do the watch band too. The outside scripture. I'll see how I feel about that. I definitely do want to do the switch. That's yeah. Yeah, right. You know, where's that? You look after yourselves and take care. See you next time, hopefully. See what I get up to next, which so after this we move to I might take a break from the avatar specifically to work on like a a background. I really want to do it. I've the idea. It's there in my brain. It's ready to go. I really want to do it, just because I can. But I should really be working on the avatar. But then again, I've spent 100 and something hours. I'd have to check if my YouTube link's down the bottom. You can have a look, and if you go to my playlists, you'll see where it says art projects for 2023. This is under that, and you'll be able to see. I think it's from 15 onwards of how long I've been working on this just recently, outside of because I took a month off and I was working on quite a lot of things and just trying to learn Blender crash course style as well. So yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I might take a break just specifically from the avatar just to do like texture stuff and stay away from looking at square boxes all day. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thank you everyone. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for all the help. Yeah, no, that's that. You gotta send me what the name of that program. I want to have a look and a little bit of a read about it. And I don't think I'll use it. It's not. I just want to know exactly the name of it. You know, like how that's even possible. But that's really cool. No joke. That's yeah, certainly something. Yeah. But thanks everyone. I will see everyone next stream. So until then, do take care. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you then.